Hi friends, good morning. Next video from Dhruva Edutainment and Video classes. Friends, this question from breathing and exchange of gases. This is 4 marks question, friends. How is respiratory movements regulated in man? Friends, how is respiratory movements regulated in man? See friends, all respiratory movements are involuntary, friends, except two, friends. What is that? Forced inspiration and forced expiration. These two are voluntary, friends. Friends, all respiratory movements are involuntary, means they are not in our control. But forced inspiration and forced expiration are voluntary. See friends, a man has total 5 respiratory movement regulations. A man has total 5 regulation centers, friends. These 5 regulation centers regulate the respiratory movements. Total how many respiratory movement regulation centers we have, friends? Total 5, friends. A man has total 5 respiratory movement regulation centers. Out of these 5, friends, 2 are present in the brain, 2 are present in the circulatory system, friends. Friends, out of these 5 regulatory centers, 3 are present in the brain and 2 are present in the circulatory system, friends. 2 are present in the circulatory system. First we'll take centers which are present in the brain. Means what, friends? Regulation of respiration by brain. Friends, brain has 3 respiratory regulatory centers. Friends, brain has 3 respiratory regulatory centers. What are they, friends? Number 1, Respiratory Rhythm Center, RRC. Number 2, Pneumotoxic Center. Number 3, Chemosensitive area. Friends, number 1 what, friends? Respiratory Rhythm Center. Number 2, Pneumotoxic Center. Number 3, Chemosensitive area. These 3 are present in the brain, friends. So, brain has 3 respiratory regulatory centers. They are Respiratory Rhythm Center, Pneumotoxic Center and Chemosensitive area. Now first we will take RRC, friends, Respiratory Rhythm Center. Respiratory Rhythm Center, friends, it is present in the medulla oblongata of the brain, friends. Respiratory Rhythm Center is present in the medulla oblongata of the brain. Friends, very, very important. You have to know the location of these centers. Respiratory Rhythm Center present in the brain, particularly in the medulla oblongata. So what is its function, friends? It regulates respiratory rhythms. You know, friends, a healthy man respires 12 to 16 times per minute. That is respiratory rhythm. That respiratory rhythm is under the control of the Respiratory Rhythm Center, which is present in the medulla oblongata of the brain. That is the first regulatory center. What is that, friends? Respiratory Rhythm Center, which is present in the medulla oblongata. Now come to second one, friends. Pneumotoxic Center, that is PTC, friends. Pneumotoxic Center. Friends, pneumo means lungs, toxic means movement. Friends, pneumo means lungs, toxic movement. Toxic means what, means movement. So this pneumotoxic center present in the pons of brainstem. See friends, respiratory rhythm center present in the medulla oblongata of the brain. Pneumotoxic center present in the pons of the brainstem, pons orali or pons. See what is pneumotoxic center, friends? Pneumo means lungs, toxic means movement. So it regulates the movement of the lungs, friends. See friends, Pneumotoxic Center regulates the respiratory rate or alter the respiratory rate. It regulates what, friends? Respiratory rate. Either it may increase or decrease. You know, a normal healthy man 12 to 18 respiratory, friends. Here this pneumotoxic center, it may increase or it may decrease, friends. So pneumotoxic center regulates respiratory rate or alters the respiratory rate. For example, see friends, generally it reduces duration of inspiration. See friends, it reduces duration of inspiration. This is MSET and NEET question, friends. Pneumotoxic center generally reduces duration of inspiration. See friends, what is another function? PTC involved. What is PTC, friends? Pneumotoxic center involved in the control of respiratory muscles. It controls what, friends? It controls respiratory muscles. This regulation of muscles help in regulation of amount of air a person can take in. This pneumotoxic center, friends, controls respiratory muscles, friends. This helps in what, friends? This helps in what, friends? Regulation of amount of air a person can take in. See friends, here you have to write 1 or 2 NEET questions, friends. What is pons? Pons present in front of cerebellum, below the midbrain, above the medulla oblongata. So where do we have pons, friends? In the brain. It is present in front of the cerebellum, below the midbrain, above the medulla oblongata. Means it is present in between whom, friends? In between cerebellum and medulla oblongata, friends. Now friends, what is brainstem? Brainstem means what, friends? Midbrain plus pons orali plus medulla oblongata. Friends, what is midbrain? Sorry, what is brainstem? Midbrain, pons orali and medulla oblongata. Once again, friends, what is brainstem? Midbrain, pons orali and medulla oblongata. These three together constitute what, friends? Brainstem, friends. Now come to third type of the respiratory regulation center. What is that, friends? Chemosensitive area. It is present in the medulla oblongata, nearer to the respiratory rhythm center. See friends, respiratory rhythm center and chemosensitive area, both are present in the medulla oblongata, whereas pneumotoxic center present in the pons. See friends, chemosensitive area present in the medulla oblongata, nearer to whom, friends? Nearer to the respiratory rhythm center. See friends, it is highly sensitive to carbon dioxide and H plus ions. This chemosensitive area is highly sensitive to whom, friends? To carbon dioxide and H plus ions. Increasing of CO2 and H plus ions in the body activates the chemosensitive area. If H plus ions and carbon dioxide increases in the body or in the blood, it activates what, friends? Chemosensitive area. This chemosensitive area sends signal to the respiratory rhythm center of medulla. That respiratory rhythm center adjusts to eliminate carbon dioxide. See friends, their link you see. So chemosensitive area is present in the medulla oblongata, nearer to the respiratory rhythm center. This chemosensitive area is very sensitive to whom, friends? Carbon dioxide and H plus ions. When carbon dioxide and H plus ions are increasing in the body, this chemosensitive area activates and sends signals to the respiratory rhythm center. That respiratory rhythm center in turn eliminates carbon dioxide, friends. Okay, that is about the chemosensitive area, friends. Now come to the regulation of respiration by circulatory system. See friends, total we have 5, in which 3 are present in the brain, 2 are present in the circulatory system. What are those 2 regulatory respiratory centers which are present in the circulatory system? What are they, friends? One is aortic arch and the other one is carotid artery. Friends, one is aortic arch and the other one is carotid artery. See friends, what is aortic arch? Aortic arch is the main arch, friends. It carries oxygenated blood from heart to body parts. Friends, aortic arch, or it's also called aorta. It arises from the left ventricle. It carries oxygenated blood from heart to body parts. This aortic arch has what, friends? One respiratory regulatory center. Man has only one, that is left aortic arch or left systemic arch. Not only man, friends, mammals have only one aortic arch or aortic arch. That is what, friends? Left systemic arch. Now come to carotid artery, friends. A man has two carotid arteries. These carotid arteries supply blood to brain. Okay, friends. Chemoreceptors present in the aortic arch and carotid arteries. See, friends, this aortic arch or left systemic arch and carotid arteries have what, friends? Chemoreceptors. These chemoreceptors send signal to respiratory rhythm center that is present in the medulla oblongata. Same, friends, when carbon dioxide and H plus are increase in blood and helps in elimination of carbon dioxide. Okay, friends, this is about what, friends? Regulation of, friends, regulation of respiratory movements. Very, very important question, friends. Respiratory movements and their regulation. Here you see, friends, an image. See, friends. When carbon dioxide level increases, see, friends, these are carotid arteries. This is left systemic arch. They have chemosensitive areas. See, friends, they stimulates medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata in turn increases the rate of respiration. Then what happens, friends? Carbon dioxide goes out from the blood. Like this, it maintains the respiratory regulation, friends. Okay, friends. See, one more, friends. This is pons orali and this is medulla. See here, what are the centers? See, this is pneumotoxic center, friend. So these are the centers. Okay, friends. This is about what, friends? Once again, how many centers we have, friends? Total 5, in which 3 are present in the brain, 2 are present in the circulatory system. Okay, friends. Thank you. Good day, friends.